Hello there. My name is Art Tolentino. I'm the owner of ART Printing Service in Hawthorne, California. In case you're wondering, the it's an acronym and it stands for Art, that's me, Ryan, that's my 13-year-old son, and Teresa, my beautiful wife. ART Printing Service is really Art, Ryan, and Teresa Printing Service. Anyways, I want to do a short tutorial on how to figure a price out, how to figure an estimate out, how to estimate how much your printing is going to cost. And I probably designed it this way because that's part of my job for years. Working for someone else was strictly doing estimating. So I have this thing about how to come up with a price. And I want to help you because it actually helps you to come out with a better price. Because I could give you a product and say, okay, here's 10 pads. I'm going to charge you $1 a pad, $10. Or I could say, figure out how much to copy the paper, how much to add the chipboard to pad it, how much to cut it, and how much to box it and put it together. And it might be $9.20. So I might save you money that way. When you do products, it's more retail and you put more stuff into it to make sure you're covered in case something's wrong. But this way, you add it up, and you get the exact cost, and it's better. Let me show you how to do that with our website, because you can order things and piecemeal it together and build something. So we have a category called pads, and you hit it, you say, I want this, I want a pad in hundreds, and it gives you an instant price. Great, but it's probably almost twice as much as if you just did it. You're like, okay, I'm going to use 20-pound white bond paper. He has to cut it in half. They have to do this and all that, figure it all out, and it adds it up, and you actually get a better price. So let's go look at that right now. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go right into it. That's not it. That's it right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's my website. So we'll go over to the main page, and so let's do this. Let's say we want to get a quick business card order. You could order cards, boom, boom, 250, 500,000 cards, and it's pretty inexpensive. But let's say you need some cards tomorrow. If we UV code them and do all that, you're not going to get business cards tomorrow. It's going to take about 3 or 4 days. Need them tomorrow. Let's make some color copies. I have some cardstock. Let's cut it. And let's do it that way, okay? So let's get rolling here, okay? So we're going to go to categories, and we're going to go to copying. And then we want to color copy our business cards, okay? So I figure you can get 12 business cards on an 8.5 by 11. Now, if it's going to bleed, like if you have a solid, it's going to bleed off the edge, you can only get 10, okay? So for this thing, we'll figure 12 cards on a sheet. No, we'll figure 10 cards on a sheet, easier for the math. And let's say we need 100 business cards, okay? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to pick out our paper type. So let's select that. We want to use a heavy cardstock. So you see here, all these 24 pounds and 20 pounds, these things are paper. This here, 100 coated text. If it says text, that's a paperweight. 100-pound coated text again, because it gives you sizes. You have to pick your size that you want. So let's go 100-pound cardstock, and we'll go 8.5 by 11. So let's pick that one right there. And 100-pound cardstock is pretty thick. It's about a 12-point or 0.012 inch thick stock. And you need to know the thickness of that, because when we cut it, you have to tell the computer how thick the paper is, okay? So now, do you want to finish? Let's put a glossy finish on that. You can pick glossy, matte, or uncoated, okay? Uncoated means no finish at all. So let's pick a glossy, so nice glossy cardstock, okay? There's no folding. The size is going to be 8.5 by 11. 1 or 2 sides. Let's print our business cards. Let's make them 2 sides, okay? And then we only need 10 sheets to get 100 cards. So let's put 10 in there, okay? 10. And let's add it to our card. Okay, so there's the copying part of it, okay? So far we're at $7.10. That's not too bad. Okay, so now we have to do what we call post press. So go to categories, and you slide down, and there it is, post press right there. And let's hit, we have bindery services, door hangers, we do door hangers, and padding with chip. We're gonna go here to bindery services. Okay, so here it is. They wanna know the paper thickness. Gotta tell it. Like I said, cardstock, gloss cardstock is 0.012. So there it is, 0.012 to 0.013. Then, it's not no wire binding, final trim. Want to trim it to 2 by 3.5, okay? So I'm gonna draw a little something here. Let me get a piece of paper. If I can find a marker, I'll get a marker to show you how we do this. Okay, so I'm prepared. I don't have no pens, no markers, nothing to write with. I'm gonna have to walk over to the desk. Give me a minute, okay? I gotta get a pen. I'm prepared. Okay, where's my pen? Here we go. Got a pen. And I'm gonna get a piece of paper. And what I'm gonna do, let me take the sharing off for a second so I'll show you here. What I'm gonna do here, got a piece of paper. It doesn't matter if there's something else written on there, I'm just gonna show you a diagram, okay? I'm gonna draw a rectangle. And this is my 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Can you see my rectangle there? Okay, I'm gonna draw a diagram of 10 business cards, okay? So 10 business cards will be 5 on each side. So put a line down the middle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So there's your 10 business card set up, okay? Now we wanna count the cuts, okay? So you have, where's my marker? I'm gonna count each cut, and each line that you see is a cut all the way around the sheet. So this way we determine how many cuts we have. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go, right there. So my little dashes, you only count it one time. You don't have to count the top and the bottom. You just count on you count those, 1, 2, 3, and then down the side here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 cuts. So let's go back to our computer and put in 9. Isn't this interesting? This is how we do estimating. It's a lot of fun, and you get a good price. All right, so let's go for it. Back to my thing here, right here. There we go. So here we are, final trim. And we're gonna say 9 cuts. There we go. GBC binding, no. Folding, no. Scoring, no. And no stapling. Now, we want 100 cards. So we set this to 100. Because, there we go. 100. This is where we can actually accurately figure out our cutting charge. And our cutting charge is $10 to cut the cards. So now we have $17.10 to print 100 cards. Now that's really interesting because it's not really, I mean, you can probably get that on the internet for that price, but you can't walk in the door and say, get 100 cards and I'll pick them up later this afternoon. Here at ART Printing, you can do that, and you can do it for $17.10. And you can have your little piece of paper say, I already figured it out, it's $17.10. And Art's gonna go, okay, do you have the artwork? Oh, I don't have any artwork. Well, I just wanted to say this. Oh, we have to charge for artwork. So let me show you how to figure out that too. We have that also. You go back, you go to categories, and you go to PrePress. This way you do your own artwork, or we do it for you, but you can see how to do it. There it is, typeset layout right there. And you're just gonna do a little simple business card. So you go here, simple business cards, 25 words or less. You were doing a double side card, so you have to do this one. Do that, so it's $30 for the type and layout. Now, if you wanna add a logo or something, then you have to add that in there, one logo. And on the other side, maybe you're gonna put a line or a box around it or something. You have to add that, 1 to 5 lines. There you go. Your total price, $40 for type and layout. Put it in there, hit it, and there's your total price. $57.10 for 100 business cards. Well, that's a lot of money just for 100. Here's what you do. Now that you have your price, you're for a rush order to get 100 cards. Let's say, okay, I want to order 250 cards for later, but I got the artwork in there already, so all I have to do is pay for the printing. So you go back up here to get your 250. You get your 100, but you're going to come back about 3 or 4 days to pick up the rest of them. So you go to business cards, and you get the painted edge cards, and we have the regular business cards. These are very inexpensive. Go here, and you can pick coating. Let's get a high gloss UV front and back, and then type of paper. We'll go 14 point gloss cover, and colors and sides. We'll say both 2 sides. And quantity. Now, be careful. You always should read the instructions, because if you want 250 cards, you don't want to put that in there, because these cards come in sets of 125, because these are bulk cards, okay? So if you say, I want 250, you're going to get 250 times 125. So the instructions I talk about reaching new, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Business cards come right here, come boxed in quantities of 125 cards. If you need to order 1,000 business cards, you'll need to select the quantity as 8, because 8 times 125 is 1,000. So you want to make sure you read my descriptions, because there's some very important things in there. So we're going to order 250, so we're going to get 2. Okay, how does that sound? Oops, I got 1 there. 2. And then we'll add to cart. And let's see how much those cards are. And it's asking me to upload artwork, but we're going to get our artwork designed. So that's $18.50. That's cheap. So you're going to get 100 cards right away for $7.10. We're going to cut them for you for $10, and then we're going to do your artwork for $40. That same artwork we'll use for these $19.50 card. Now, if you didn't need 100 cards in a hurry, you just pay the $19.50. I'm sorry, that's $18.50. $18.50 and the $40, $58.50 for 250 cards. That's a deal. That's great. That's awesome. Call us now. Go to order them on the website, or call us and we'll get an order, or come to our store at 14948 Prairie Avenue in Hawthorne, California, and we're more than happy to do your order. I hope that was a good tutorial. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll be seeing you again real soon. That's it. See ya. And I'm trying to turn this thing off. Hold on a second. Can't figure it out. Here we go. See you later, guys. Have fun. And you just listened to ART Printing Service tutorial. I think it's tutorial number 6. I don't even know. We'll find out later. Bye now.